YouTube. Today, we're going to be trying out a team I built. It was like a month ago, and I was using it around a time when there were a bunch of Torn Ogres. There wasn't really much player of Zacions and Xerneas's running around. So I really want to try something out because I really do love the concept of Scarf Soak with Tapu Fini alongside Zekrom. I want to see how Kartana does in the format, even if it's not that used because we have Rillaboom. I still want to try it out. Mandibuzz, Alolan Marowak, a lot of fun Pokemon on this team. Try it out with the rental code for 2 weeks. Make sure you check out the team builder coming out in the next couple of days, and be sure to grab the rental code right here because you have 2 weeks to grab it. And there's a pastebin down below if you do want to try it out. But otherwise, if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And of course, you can check out my social medias down below in the description. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. All right, we got Yveltal, Incineroar, the Rillaboom, Comfey, Cinderace, and Urshifu. Really, I do love my Zekrom here. Zekrom can do amazing work in this game. I really do like Fini Zekrom quite a bit here. I think I like Landis for Intimidate. It's also really good against the Cinderace. And last Pokemon, I'm not too sure of. Marowak's tempting, but of course it's Yveltal combined with Incineroar and an Urshifu that we have no clue of. Kartana could be okay here. There is quite a few things that I don't like, but we do have the Soak mode. Mandibuzz looks the most solid to me because of the fact that even though there are a lot of resists, it's a pretty good switch against most of my opponent's team overall, and could probably 1v1 quite a bit. So I think I will bring in Mandibuzz as my last Pokemon. Although Marowak's kind of tempting, especially if it's Trick Room from Comfey. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these four. Let's see how this goes. Policy of Yveltal could be the thing. It's really scary here, but we do have Icy Wind into Bolt Strike pressure from my Zekrom, so we do have that. Let us see what my opponent's going to opt for here. It is potentially really scary. It could also be just ally switch Comfey turn one right off the bat. We're going to see Urshifu and the Incineroar. Okay. Against Fini Zekrom, pretty good lead if I do say so myself. I will go for... Do I have to Soak here? I don't have to. I could go for a Muddy Water right off the bat. I could go for Moonblast. It depends on which one I really want to go for. I think either one's fair here. I'm assuming Rillaboom's going to come in for a slot here. Maybe the Urshifu and a Fake Out. Do I have to prepare for it now? No, because if I guess if Urshifu protects, then yeah, maybe it's just better to go for the... You know what? Let's Soak here. I'm going to Soak Bolt Strike here because I do expect a switch. Maybe it's potentially swap Incineroar out and protect Urshifu. So that's why I kind of want to try to Soak Bolt Strike here if possible. Okay, no Fake Out's going to come out. I do get a Soak off into the Incineroar slot. Let's see here. Turning Strikes is going to come out, which is a surprise because it just doesn't do much damage, but maybe my opponent was willing to risk it. We're going to see a target to Fini. Okay. So Fini is going to take some chip. That's okay. And then assuming we hit the Bolt Strike, we do knock out Incineroar, I believe. We do land the Bolt Strike. Okay, huge. That's huge. We are able to knock out the Incineroar. Yep, perfect. That's a pretty nice knockout. That's a pretty nice knockout. Getting rid of Incineroar right off the bat means I don't have to worry about Intimidate in the future. No more, one less Fake Out user I have to deal with. Okay. So let's see who they're going to bring out next. Gonna be the Comfey coming in. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm not in the best spot here. I think I will start swapping here. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz for the Fini, and I'm gonna swap out into the Landis to get Intimidate off into the Urshifu because I think Close Combat might be coming out. Repositioning wise is gonna be a little bit awkward here, but should be okay. So we do bring out the Mandibuzz. We do get the Misty Seed. We also get Tailwind pressure, so it really depends on the Comfey set. I'm thinking Draining Kiss Close Combat could be coming out into the Zekrom slot. But we'll see, because they already know I'm Scarf Fini most likely. Unless they're slower Urshifu, then they have no clue. But the Urshifu was faster than my Zekrom, so I'd imagine that's not going to be the case. Draining Kiss does come out on the Landers. That's a lot of damage. It's a crit. Okay, that's why. Close Combat double up does target the Landers slot. Excellent. I think Fini getting in here is going to be really nice, and I do kind of like the Fini switch here, and I think I do like getting a Snarl off breaks a sash on their Shifu, which is absolutely huge. And just getting Fini in for pressure. Snarl also reduces the damage output from the Draining Kiss from the Comfey. I think the only thing is, does my opponent ever hard switch into Yveltal? Although it'd be switching to Snarl, which isn't bad. So I do negate one of its special attack increases. I assume its special Yveltal will beat this policy, but we'll see here. We're going to see the Surging Strikes into Fini, which is to be anticipated. The Comfey did not go for a priority move here, so I wonder what's going for here. That did do a lot of damage. So we could get a Snarl off. Do break a Focus Sash on both. And let's see. What's the Comfey going to go for here? It's going to be the Trick Room coming out. Okay. So interesting. I wonder if they expected a... I wonder what they were expecting here. I don't think it's a bad play for me, however. I think I'm going to go Landorus here. Or I could go Zekrom, but I'm worried about Draining Kiss into Fini. But they would close combat. But I don't want Zekrom to take any unnecessary damage. I'd rather have Landorus take the get knocked out here and get the free swap. So yeah, I am going to swap hard into my Landorus. Get another Intimidate off into Urshifu, which means Foul Play is not doing any damage into that Urshifu, but it's okay. We do get Intimidate off. Huge. Into Urshifu potentially, although it should still be just clicking Surging Strikes. Although it's used quite a bit of them so far. Draining Kiss comes out into Mandibuzz. That's okay. As you can see, the damage output really isn't really there. What's nice is actually that my Zekrom's slower than the Urshifu, so I can always Bolt Strike threaten it. Snarl going to come out here. So now the Comfey is at -2, which is great. And maybe I don't have to even worry about the Urshifu. Maybe I could just Bolt Strike into the Comfey slot and get as much damage as I can possibly. So Surging Strikes is going to come out, knock on my Landorus. I was okay with Landorus getting knocked out here. With the Citrus Berry, so it'll just take a little bit longer for Landorus to go down. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the Rocks up, so I get the extra chip damage into the Yveltal, or maybe potential Scarf Moonblast Fini endgame, but this should still be okay. Mandibuzz, I don't think can 1v1 the Yveltal. Maybe it's possible, though. It is potentially possible. Zekrom right here. Now, the question is, where do I want to Bolt Strike? I kind of want to Bolt Strike the Comfey, because there's chance Urshifu protects the Ally Switch if the Comfey has it, so... But we saw Trick Room, we saw Draining Kiss. Yeah, it could be Protect Ally Switch. But it's probably Floor Healing I'd prefer, I think, over Ally Switch. So we're going to Snarl here, and we're going to go for the Bolt Strike. Also, Close Combat from Urshifu is just not doing any damage anyway, so I might as well just, like, target in the Comfey slot. And we do see the Ally Switch. Okay, so it's Ally Switch and Floor Healing, I'd imagine. Okay. So that's amazing. I get a free Snarl and a Comfey, and assuming that I hit the Bolt Strike, I just knock out the Urshifu. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So Bolt Strike does connect. Awesome. We are going to be able to target down the Urshifu. Urshifu does go down. Beautiful. So Urshifu is gone from the field. Now the problem is I have no idea what the Yveltal speed tier is. So I have a few things I could go for. Snarl Protect is definitely one of the options I am considering. I do like the idea of Snarl Protect. I wonder what the Yveltal is physically or specially. I'm pretty sure it's special. Most Yveltals I think would be special, because its physical move pool isn't amazing. Although it does get access to acrobatics, I think, right? I could be wrong about that. I'm going to Snarl here. I'm going to Protect. I'm going to scout for moves. They might protect the Yveltal themselves. I want to go for Snarls and reduce the damage output from Yveltal. This Draining Kiss does target down the Yveltal. No surprise there. Let's see. It'd actually be funny if my Zekrom was just slower than Yveltal under Trick Room and I'd just be able to Bolt Strike. That would be pretty funny. So let's see here. I'm going to be able to get a Snarl off. So that's -1 special attack on the Yveltal so far. Or +1 and Dark Pulse. Yeah, so it is the special variant. So that's good to know. We will go for another Snarl here, and the question is, what do I want to do with Zekrom? Do I want to swap here, or do I want to go on the offense this time? It's the last turn of Trick Room, so I don't think I'm getting more Bolt Strikes, so I might as well just go for the Bolt Strike here, I think. Even if Yveltal protects, I could just protect Zekrom again and click Snarl, and I don't think it's that big of a deal, because with the Misty Seed boost, I should be healthy enough. We are going to see the Draining Kiss come out. We did see that the Mandibuzz was slower than the Yveltal, so we will be getting the Snarl off, assuming we hit. So it really just comes down to speed. Oh, they go for Sucker Punch. Is this KO? Oh, Zekrom, so clutch. But we need to hit. That's the clutch part. Oh, we need to hit. We need to hit. Come on, Zekrom. Get the KO on Yveltal. Nice. Oh, that's huge. Okay, we're able to knock out the Yveltal. Dang, Zekrom finally putting in some work right here. Able to pick up Incineroar and Yveltal. Awesome. That is great. Could we lose the Comfey? I don't think we can. They would have to crit me multiple times. I don't remember what Draining Kiss's power points are like. The Comfey though, I have no damage output against. Fun fact, I don't. I think we just keep clicking Snarl and Moonblast though. Yeah, we keep clicking Snarl and Moonblast. I don't know what else. Is this -5? Yes, -5. I was thinking maybe I could Soak, but then again, it doesn't really benefit me. I mean, it gets rid of the fairy typing, but that doesn't really change anything. So my dark moves would do more damage, but I don't think it's really going to matter too much in the end there, as we are able to pick up the win. Nice. Overall, I think that there was no Rillaboom, which wasn't towards my expectation. I actually wasn't sure that they were going to bring Comfey. I thought they were just going to bring Rillaboom to deal with my Fini, but since they didn't bring Rillaboom to deal with my Fini, they actually didn't have the best answer to Fini. I was able to position in Fini pretty well. I was able to get a good knockout on Incineroar turn 1. That's pretty big for a fake out, and again, Intimidate against my Zekrom. And then afterward, I was just able to kind of stall it out because they were in a really weird position with Urshifu. They set up Trick Room. I think they were expecting my Tailwind from Mandibuzz, which I didn't really need in that position. I sacked the Landorus and I think was able to get in Zekrom pretty safely, and then Zekrom was just able to get some Bolt Strikes off, and yeah, calling the allies, which was great. If we knocked out the Comfey, that was also amazing for me, and yeah, either way, just able to Zekrom just put in a lot of work there, which I'm really happy to see. Today's video is brought to you by Keeper Security. Keeper Security is one of the world's most trusted password managers, as well as ways to protect your computer from cybersecurity threats. If you're interested in protecting your computer and your phone from potential threats, make sure you go check out the link down below for 30% off with the code BEASTCOAST. All right, shout Ice Rider Calyrex with Torkoal Lilligant. All right, Indie Hatterene as well. We have a few options. Man, my Mandibuzz isn't great here. I'd imagine they just go like a Trick Room mode here of Indie plus Hatterene. I'd imagine that would be the case. If my Marowak had sub, I'd be in such a good spot. I don't know if Zekrom's a play either, and probably not realistically. I think it's actually better not to bring Zekrom. I think I'd rather go offensive here. Maybe something like Marowak Kartana, Fini Mandibuzz in back, or maybe Mandibuzz lead with Kartana. Yeah, I think I like Kartana, Mandibuzz lead, Marowak, Fini in the back. Landorus can be helpful, but I don't think it's gonna be that great. Maybe Rocks could be useful actually in this matchup, but I just don't really see it, because bring Pokemon that just get destroyed by Calyrex in the back, I think is not a good sign. So I think I think it's going to be into the Calyrex lead, and then I'll be able to play around it. I'm not really worried about Lilligant Torkoal. I have Mandibuzz is actually pretty good against it. We are going to see the Indie Hat lead, okay? They might think I have Smart Strike, so they, I think, are going to be forced to follow me here, so I can go for Snarl right away and a substitute with Kartana, and that way maybe I can play around this. Who knows? We'll find out. They might go for Gleam turn 1, which is fine. As long as it's not Gleam expanding for us, I think we're good. So we'll sub here and we'll Snarl. So we're going to see Follow Me come out from the NDD as we substitute. Snarl, please hit. Oh, that's the one I want to hit. That's bad, because a second Snarl is actually really bad potentially. Ooh, this is tough because Calyrex is a problem. But I think I have to go for another Snarl. That's a really unfortunate Snarl miss on the hat. I'm gonna be taking a lot of extra damage that is super unnecessary, and now I have a chance to weaken. I have a chance to proc a weakness policy on Calyrex if they hard switch. They might not. They might just decide to Expanding Force Gleam or Helping Hand Gleam even. But that is not something you really want to see immediately off the bat here. But I think Calyrex hard swap is actually really solid for them, but thankfully they don't. They actually stay in. Fantastic. Okay, we bring it the Protect the Cart as Follow Me is going to come out. Okay, so they're just trying to sack right here. That's fine. They do go for Gleam. How much is this doing? It's going to do a lot to my Mandibuzz. Yeah, that's so much. First Snarl would have been huge because I think I could have roosted off. I was thinking of roosting this upcoming turn, but now I don't think that's an option. I think I sub here. I think I go out in a Marowak on another Gleam. Follow me. I think. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think they click Expanding Force unless it's with NDD, which I think is fine. They're at -2. This is scary. I gotta stall out this Tailwind efficiently, or not Tailwind, Trick Room efficiently. If they go hard, they do go hard into the Shadow Rider, right? Where's that Torkoal? No, it's the Shadow Rider. I mean, Ice Rider. Okay, yeah, makes sense. All right, we swap Mandibuzz out. We bring out our Marowak. And they Mystical Fire. Okay. So just to guarantee, I guess, break the sub in case it didn't. That's fine. Because I get to sub with Kartana. This is actually not that bad of a position. If Leaf Blade can knock out the Indie, we're actually in an okay spot. Now I think I want to protect Kartana. I don't know if they're going to Gleam here. I don't think... Would they Lance here? I think Double Protect is probably safe. Yeah, Double Protect is very safe here. The only way I get punished... Ooh, I guess I could get punished. Potentially if Torkoal comes in for the hat. Yeah, that would be a hard punish. I want to figure out the speed tiers of who's faster between the Hatterene and the Blastrier, though. I think that's pretty big to know. This is still really tricky because I actually haven't even gotten damage onto the Calyrex yet. So we will protect our Marowak here as we do go for the Protector Kartana. Let us see what they decide to go for with the Calyrex and the NDD. So there's Expanding Force coming out. Okay. I have a Fini switch, and I think I will go for the Fini switch. Glacial Lance. Okay. So Kartana is in a weird position. It might get knocked out. I'm gonna do a cheeky though Fini. What's weird is I don't think Expanding Force and a Glacial Lance will knock out Marowak. So I don't know if they're gonna high horsepower that slot, but I think Fini and Leaf Blade is okay. It's not the best play. It's definitely not the worst play though. This could still be very awkward. I could be losing Kartana and the Calyrex does get a boost. Although maybe Foul Play can knock out the Foul Play can knock it out afterward, which would be huge. We'll bring in Fini, get rid of the Psychic Terrain, because if they like target the Marowak, I'm actually in a good spot. But they might double up my Kartana here. I could definitely see them doubling up Kartana. They do go for Expanding Force, okay. They did target what was Marowak, so I do get the free swap, which is good. Okay. And Glacial Lance. Okay, that's gonna break sub. That's okay. Fini still survives. The Kartana sub faints, and I will be able to get +1 to Kartana. This is not terrible. I actually don't knock out Hat, and that's kind of concerning, actually. That's kind of concerning, actually, that I didn't knock out Hat. I wanted the Calyrex as Protect, because I'm really tempted to actually go for the Soak Leaf Blade right here. Ooh, can I do the Soak Leaf Blade? I just don't know if it knocks out. Maybe if a crit it does. I kind of want to go for it. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I might as well attempt it right here. So we're going to see Hatterene Retreat. Ooh, this could be big if I get it off. It's Porygon 2. It's the last Pokemon. It's not Torkoal. That's also kind of big, especially if I knock out the Calyrex here. 50% chance to crit. Ooh, okay. So it's just Protect. But they're scared now. I wish I substituted. If I substituted, oh, that would have been great. Substitute Muddy Water was something I consider as well. Although I don't think this is a bad spot either. I'm going to target down to Porygon 2 because I think they do really want Calyrex around, and they might swap to sack a Pokemon like Indeedee or the other thing. Or I can call the Ally Switch. Oh, please let me get the KO here. I didn't even call the Ally Switch. I just wanted this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Leaf Blade. Oh, so close. That was a crit too. Dude, this Pokemon so bulky. But they went for Glacial Lance instead. Okay. Wait, this is not over. They both survived. Oh, because they didn't get to stab. It's not stab anymore. Dude, can I just say how bulky that Pokemon is? That's actually ridiculous I didn't KO. Marowak, I think, here. Yeah, Marowak and Leaf Blade. If they ally switch again, that's fine. I get a huge amount of damage off. Oh, they do have Protect. Okay. Was this Trick Room or are they just... I'd imagine it's Trick Room, right? Or are they just KOing Kartana? Yeah, they do Trick Room. Okay. All right. Not amazing, but not terrible spot. I'm going to go for... Do I predict ally switch? It's another one of those. Another one of those. I kind of want to predict ally switch. I'm going to go for it. I don't know if they do. We'll see. Because I think they have a... I don't know what the Porygon's moveset is, so I assume it doesn't have Shadow Ball. Oh, no. Oh, then it has an attack for... Oh, this is bad. Yeah, they had Tri-Attack. Oh, I think that's game. I just don't have anything anymore. I needed more attack investment into Kartana. That was a good damage, but unfortunately, I don't think we have... Do we have enough tools to win the game? I think if I need to win the game, I need... Okay. It's doable, but I need very specific plays here. No, I can't sack that. I have to sack Fini and protect Marowak. The game is technically winnable, especially if they switch Porygon out. That actually makes it easier. Because Porygon Recover was actually one of the things that make my win con very less likely. But now, it might actually be more likely. We bring in Fini here. We're gonna need some protects. We're gonna need some protects. We had the Misty Surge up as we protect Marowak. I think we need a double protect from Marowak. I'm pretty sure we need a double protect from Marowak and potentially a double protect from Kartana. I don't remember how many times of Trick Room this is. This is 2, I think. So I think I need... There's 2 more turns of Trick Room. Yeah, I need double protect with both. Okay. So we'll bring out the Kartana here because it is one of my only Pokemon that does have the access to protect. Yeah, 2 turns of Trick Room left. I need 2 protects. I need protect with Marowak and protect with Kartana. They decide to swap again. A Porygon? Ah, they're gonna try to recover on the last turn. Smart. Although it could be a mind game at the end. Marowak does get the double. That is something I needed. Okay. Oh, this is so tricky. I actually need to sack Kartana here, and I need to attack with Marowak because I need to get Mandibuzz in. So let's see. Do you get the double? 2 doubles? But I think Porygon recovers. That's my only problem. Porygon was able to recover. They realized they can get recovers off. I don't know. It's technically never over until it's officially over. Oh, I don't have Taunt. If I had Taunt, this actually... I forgot I have Snarl, Foul Play, Tailwind, Roost. I don't have Taunt. I can't even Taunt a P2 to prevent Trick Room from going off. Ooh, that is a big L right there. We are going to be able to get the Misty Seed boost, but unfortunately, Kartana just not able to pull through. Let's Snarl and go for the Sacred Sword. They're going to protect. I don't think Sacred Sword crit finishes off the P2. I wish it did, but I don't think it does. Yeah, not even close. And that is going to be a good game. Kartana. Kartana, why? You missed the knock-on hat and the I was going to say Glacier, but it's Calyrex. All right, note to self. Add more attack investment into the Kartana the next time. The next time I add more attack investment to Kartana. If you try out the team and you're using the Pace Spin, add more attack into Kartana. Might be more useful than the special defense, which realistically I haven't used yet, so unfortunate. Let's see. Focus Sash Indie, not surprised. The standard Hatterene, pretty standard Calyrex. Substitute. Oh, it didn't have Trick Room. Well, then again, there are like probably, you had 2 Trick Room users on the team. No Torkoal. The Wide Lens. Cresselia. Cresselia? I thought that was supposed to be like a play on Cresselia's name. P2. Stupid ally switch. I mean, actually, did ally switch help me in that case? Actually, no. Catching the ally switch was actually kind of worse for me because I wanted the damage into P2. I did want the damage into P2. But then again, I don't think I would have been able to prevent Trick Room, unfortunately. Yeah, unless I got the crit. If I got the crit, Leaf... Oh, if we didn't knock out Calyrex, I feel like Calyrex is probably bulkier than P2, but... And I also just realized that I did miss Snarl turn 1, and the Snarl chip actually made much more of a difference than I realized looking back at it, because the Snarl chip on Hatterene means Hatterene would have gone down, 1 less Trick Room on I had to worry about. Also, like, the +1 attack would have actually been huge for the Beast Boost. I would have been able to, like, really threaten, and that would have been the difference between me KOing the... it would have been the difference between me KOing the Calyrex, although I did still need the crit, but yeah. Kind of shows every bit of chip can matter in a game. All right, good game with Zekrom. I really love to see it. Kartana, oh, could have been something, man. It could have been something, but overall, really fun games today. Can't complain. Had a blast using this team. Again, if you do want to try it out, make sure you try it out using this rental code right here. You have 2 weeks to use it as well. There's a pastebin down below. Be sure to keep your eye out for the team builder coming out in the next couple of days if you want to know how I built this team, what went through my thoughts while making this team. And of course, you can go check out my social medias down below, including my Twitter, my Twitch channel where I do live stream, Instagram, all those good stuff, TikTok down below in the description. But otherwise, thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.